Let's meet this starting.
Well, if this... Early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo. Thompson is out there with Speedy. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. 6 to shoot. LaVine for 3. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Sims. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Fultz. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Sims. Thompson for 3. Butler in the corner. Pass to Sims. Free throw line jump shot. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
That's tipped.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Pass to Adebayo. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Wizards. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Heat, they thought they had a great chance to start out on top and stay there. But it's still early, and they still have a lot of firepower on that roster. Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
LaVine against Butler. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Got a piece of it. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And they're on the break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Oubre sets the screen for Siakam. To the wing right side. Sirven. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Finally, After all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Butler. He had 15 points last outing. Sims kicks to Thompson. Butler against Levine. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Fultz the pass to Oubre. Siakam outside. Over in the corner, Fultz. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
And he nails the third. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Siakam deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Miami. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Sims. He's got 7. Over Fultz. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Chicago calls timeout. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Now, Siakam. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando. Yep, it counts.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To the right side. Fultz with the ball. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Heat. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh!
No way.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Siakam. The Heat getting the bucket. Got a piece of it. With the drive, Sims the pass to Adebayo. And it's good for 2. Adebayo's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And the Bulls with another miss.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Levine against Butler. It's good. 6 points for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, David. They're going to go up against some great shooters, no doubt about it.
I like that they've zeroed in on a specific problem they want to solve. Curious to see their game plan early on.
Well, lots of energy and lots of effort and lots of great reads. That's how you stay connected to the shooters.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Miami leading by 18. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
The Heat making a switch here. Wara checked in. To the middle, Sirven. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Here's Sims. He's got 13. Pass to Nwora. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Williams passes to Dosunmu. Williams a screen. Out to Conley from downtown, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Jones checked in for Miami. And here are the Heat now. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Sims driving in. Here's Nwora. The three-pointer no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice move. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's a Sims. Kicks it out to Jones. Nwora, the pass to Sims. Passes to Nwora. Miami needs to get a shot off. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Knocked away. Conley with it. Sims there. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And it's Conley with the ball for Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And here are the Bulls now. The Heat getting the bucket. Now here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Outside Williams. Pass to Conley. Shot to stop the run. It's not going to go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Sims kicks to Robinson. And he converts the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Conley's shot is off.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Sims. Back to Robinson. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out stats for Sims. He's coming off an excellent season. And of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And here's DeRozan. The high post shot. Robinson pulls it in, and they're running. Nwora, the pass to Jones. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle over Jones. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of
that was something else.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Butler. Speedy out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Miami's on a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Sims. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Sims, covered by Oubre. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The pass to Levine. Levine, a screen on Thompson. Here's Fultz. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Sims, guarded by Levine. Sims, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Fultz. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside DeRozan. Fultz with the ball. Sims there. Fultz, no good. For Miami, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Sims. 21 points in the game. And another basket for Miami.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Taken away. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Levine. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Miami, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Fultz dishes to DeRozan. DeRozan with a screen for Fultz. Over Claxton. And again, no good by Chicago.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. Another shot over Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
LaVine inside the three-point line.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this guy Jimmy Butler not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness finds the open man.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Miami.
Here's Sims, 25 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. Sims has got 27.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Passes it to Fultz. Lets it fly from 18. Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Sims, guarded by Fultz. Clock at 6. The shot by Sims, no good. Here's Chicago. Another steal. Count that one. Sims has got 12 now in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fultz kicks to LaVine. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And LaVine doesn't need to think it through. If he's got a good look, he won't hesitate and just let that one go.
Here's Sims. Tries again. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Oubre. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Fultz looking around. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And so it's the Miami Heat, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been... Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their...
Okay, time now to see how...
Nice block.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Thanks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Kelly Oubre out there with Fultz. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Pascal Siakam. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fultz, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Oubre outside. Fultz with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Sirven. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
And Fultz is difficult to stay with in that pick and roll. Absolutely shreds the defense with his passing.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
LaVine can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Puts the move on. Sims the pass to Adebayo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Fultz. Back to LaVine. To the paint, Sirven. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fultz, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And Chicago has possession. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low to stop the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Sims. Now the pass to Claxton. Here's Sims. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Sims has got 41.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Thompson comes with the double team. Oubre, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great signs as Klay goes vertical that time.
So it's Chicago now. Oubre passes to Siakam. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sirven,
Nice block.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for LaVine. Thompson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Fultz kicks to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Thompson. And stolen by Butler. Here's Sims. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there get him the steal.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But Now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Passes it to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Sims. And he goes in for the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Siakam sets a screen for DeRozan. And it's Speedy with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. And when you can't get anything to fall, it
Do better than LeBron James. Okay.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
DeRozan with a screen for Fultz. Knocked loose. Out left to the wing. For three, Siakam. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Sims. Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Claxton. Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively. You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
Williams, a screen on Robinson. Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Sims. Non-stop scoring machine here. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam's shot is off. And here are the Heat. Here's Sims, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Inside. To halt the run. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he dunks it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And here's Conley outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Into the lane. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got 56 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley got a hand on it.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Sims. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Sims, covered by Conley. Here's Sims. Pass to Nora. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Conley, banked in off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
The shot's good from Sims.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Conley finds Siakam. Outside Williams. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. Right side DeRozan with the floater. And that one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Siakam kicks to Conley. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Robinson. Out to Conley. Fires for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And for years, Mike.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Speedy out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Claxton in at the 4. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Terry outside. Just 5 to shoot. Sirven. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sims. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of stuff.
Oh.
And that is first class right there.
Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Tipped away. On the wing, Levine. Now, here's Fultz. Will it go? Sirven. It's tipped. And here's Adebayo. There's the dish to Robinson. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Pass to Fultz. And here is Siakam. There's the pick. Oubre for three. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Butler dishes to Sims. They double him with Siakam. Here's Butler. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For three, Levine. And it's Miami with the rebound. Claxton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Crosses over. Takes it inside.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The pass to Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Sims, the pass to Claxton. Here's Sims, guarded by Fultz. The three ball drains the three-pointer.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. On offense, here are the Heat. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this point, just...
And so Miami takes this one by a... big margin to come into an opponent's building. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Discord moderators. Aye. Sup ma boy. Nothing much.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. And it's the Mavericks to start out. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Christian Wood out there with Paul George. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Sims in at the 1. Now here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Floats one. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Change your camera on skull loudly crying face.
Such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team
Trying
wants.
to get 17.
Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Doncic. Last game with 30.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Sims. Up and over Doncic. That one's good. Sims.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Yep, that one's good.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Here's Sims, and he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Green against George. Pass to your 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Trent. You're 7 a screen. Trent. Green for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Smiling face with tear.
Doncic outside. There's the drive. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Face with
Williams
open
with it.
mouth.
Poole picks him up. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Trent for 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. Poole against Trent. Over Poole. Trent's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Sims, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Poole. Tries it from the top of the key. Count that one.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Trent. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Over to the left wing, to the inside. Doncic. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Sims. And again, Miami with a triple.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In third, the Heat.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Trent, the pass to Doncic. Back to Trent. A shot to stop the drought. Dallas, no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Sims, pass to George. Cranes the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Doncic outside. And that one's long.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's Sims, guarded by Trent. Pass to Claxton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Hardy, he's checked in for Trent. Here's Hardy, guarded by Poole. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Sims. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Hayes is checked in for the Mavericks. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And how about we check the numbers for him? Left side, Green. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardy, looking to end the run. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hayes with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Over Wood. And it's Miami with a rebound. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Hardy. The layup off target.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Sims.
Come to me, come to me.
On the take. Back to Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Miami. A good look from Doncic. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Pass to Wood. Poole with the ball. George outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Here's Sims. Kicks it to George. Poole from long range. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Poole's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Here's Hardy. Outside for Green. Jacks up a 3.
Face thumbs up.
Grabs the board. Miami dominating the game. Here's Sims. 18 points for him. It's Poole on the wing. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic outside. For 3, Hardy. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. He takes it in. That one's good. Sims. 20 points for him.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of...
Dallas shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Setting the floor for the Heat. Brandon Ingram out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Daniels in at the 3. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Sims. To the wing on the left. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Payne finds Trent. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Here's Sims. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Ingram. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Paul George, he's checked in for Miami. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Payne, a screen on George. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Sims.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Payne, the pass to Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Green's checked in for Hardaway, and Doncic has subbed in for Payne. Claxton, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Sims. Up and in on the layup. That's 29 for him.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Trent. Now you're at 7. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Such a wide open look. George has got 12 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Sims. Outside for Ingram. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Heat in 5th.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Trent. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Sims. That's 29 for him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked. To the left wing. Here's Daniels. And again, Miami with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Doncic uses the glass on the layup.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Green. 11 points for him last game against Utah. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Sims. Takes it inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Doncic outside. Trent from long range. Dallas again missing. For Miami, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second. There's the double with Doncic. Pass to Claxton. For 3, George. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Claxton, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Hardy, he's checked in for Trent. And Miami also making a switch. Woods checked in for Ingram. Here's Doncic. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Wood outside. Pass to Sims. There's the double with Doncic. Wood outside. Counted from distance. Wood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Right wing. For 3, Hardy. Miami grabs the miss. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Sims. Kicks it to George. Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Here's Hardy. He's got 9. Outside, Green. Now here's Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Doncic has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's George. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Now Hayes. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls.
And so it's Miami, and they're up an insane amount going.
He's a player with toughness who expects the same from his teammates. Jimmy Butler brings with him a powerful presence. He can change your culture, but the guys around him will have to be ready to work, or this could go sideways.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
Appreciate you joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Miami shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Green out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Williams against Wood. Back to Payne.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Off the inbound pass. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second.
Oh, throw it
Look
down.
out.
Can you say elevation? Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Williams from long range. And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Over Poole. And it's blocked by Wood. And they get it back. Yurtseven, a screen on George. Green, the pass to Yurtseven. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Green for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Payne, the pass to Williams. Yurtseven, a screen. Blocked! Here's Sims, defended by Payne.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Can they get it? He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by Payne.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Pass to George. Here's Sims, defended by Payne, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Sims. He's got 44. Here's Claxton, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
George against Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Number 1, the Heat.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Hart. Here's Hardy. He's got 12. Now Hardaway. Williams with the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
And the Heat making a change here. Nora's checked in. Here's Sims. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Pass to Hardy. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Zubac. Hardaway's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Daniels. Green covering. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Ingram, no good. And for Dallas, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Pass to Hardy. Green with the ball. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Thursday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Kleba, he's checked in for Williams. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Sims, and there's the drive. Here's Zubac. And that one drops for him. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Sims. Back to Ingram. Oh, Green with a block. They retain possession. Here's Sims. And he gets that one.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Inside, here's Hayes, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. The 3. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Out to the wing. Pulls it from the corner. The shot by Hardy, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Sims, and he banks in the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Hardy. 12 points for him. Pass to Hayes. 52 seconds left in the third. For 3, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Sims, and here's Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hayes up top. Pass to Hardaway. Kleber with a screen. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Sims. Here's Nora. And so it's the Miami Heat showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Ivica Zubats out there with Christian Wood. And it's Sims in at point guard. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Watson cranked it in off the glass.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Payne. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hart. Here's Ferguson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Nora. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside Payne. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 10 tonight with that left. Oh, wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Mavericks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. Hard against Zubac. Zubac with the steal. To the paint. Here's Watson. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sims. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Payne. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Sims. Driving inside, and again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Payne. Takes a three. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to Juzang. Launches a three. The shot by Payne, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I gotta need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Pass to Hart. Oh, they need this. And that one's good. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Sims. And Miami again with the bucket.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Here's Juzang. Down low. Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Williams passes to Yurtseven. Here's Hardy. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
George against Hardaway. Yurtseven, a screen on George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Wood. And he lays it up and in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Offensive board. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Sims. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Hardaway. Yurtseven, a screen on George. It's scooped up. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Trent outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Claxton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Sims. He's covered by Yurtseven. Kicks it to George. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Sims, and got it! Another basket!
What a game from him, 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Trent outside. Here's Hardy. Outside Hardaway, over Poole. Hardaway, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Sims, guarded by Trent. Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Outside Hardaway. There's the three. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Boom! He jams it straight down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Well, the Mavericks shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. 1:51 left in the fourth. Tries to break his ice. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
Pass to Wood. Here's Sims. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Speedy.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 20-6 run. 20 seconds left in the fourth. And stolen by Hardaway. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hardy. From deep three-point range. Off the mark. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. and the task ahead. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jordan Poole. Paul George is out there with Wood. Then there's Speedy. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Sims. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Blake passes to Abaji. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Sims, defended by Sexton. And again, Miami with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Abaji. To the middle, shot clock at 6. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Sims. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. Sims has got 7 points in the game.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And just look at how he navigates. His athleticism is eye-opening.
Now, here's Sexton. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Here's Sims after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. And here's Wood outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now, here's Markkanen, and it's good, 2 points.
You have to be impressed with the way this kid shoots the ball. Markkanen built for that mid-range game.
Steps back. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Speedy.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams, ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Blake. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Sims. Here's Claxton. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Here's Agbaji. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Abaji's got 5.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Tries the spin move. Passes it to Blake. Back to Sexton. Pass to Agbaji. He kicks to Reddish. Markkanen sets the pick for Reddish. A baseline J. Up again. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now, here's Sexton. Down low, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Sims kicks to Poole. The pass to Sims. Back to Poole. On the wing, George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got his second basket of the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Agbaji. Outside for Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so George will bring it up for Miami. 17-point game. The three. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for Miami, Zubac is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brandon Ingram comes in for Christian Wood. And Daniels subbed in for George. Clarkson outside. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Clarkson surveying the floor. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Shoots the three. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Clarkson kicks to Martin. They get it again. Can they get it? Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And again, Miami running the court in transition. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Because of that length, Ingram can catch that pass no matter where you put it.
Utah's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shoots from 14. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Took him no time at all on that one. 33 points for Speedy.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Dinwiddie passes to Clarkson. The dish to Wilkins. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Horton Tucker. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. He's all alone. Here's Sims. Oh! Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Sims. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clarkson outside. Wilkins setting the pick for Clarkson. Fires the three. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Heat getting the bucket. The kick out to Wilkins. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Wilkins setting the pick for Dinwiddie. The 11-footer. Wilkins, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Sims. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number one, the Heat.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws. And I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trying to end the drought. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 45 points for Speedy.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Clarkson outside. For three. That one, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Wood out there with Paul George. And there's Speedy, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Sims kicks to George. Daniels from outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Sexton. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Sims. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Sims has got 48.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor.
George against Sexton. George passes to Sims. Here's Wood from the arc. And the Heat, another three. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
Stolen by George. Here's Sims. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. In transition, here comes Miami. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Here's Blake. It's blocked. Here's Sims. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Sims. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
It's deflected. Shoots. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Sims has got 57 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Agbaji. He's covered by Daniels. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. A shot's good from Claxton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Blake. Here's Sexton. Off the left rim and out.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Sims.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
Okay.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. And the pass to Blake. Looking to end the run. Agbaji can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's Sims. The three. And, yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Agbaji, the pass to Markkanen. The Jazz with another miss. Miami's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's Sims. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And that one is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Sexton against Wood. Outside, Markkanen. From outside the arc. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist in the game. And Miami has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The shot by George, wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Here's Sexton. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Sims in the corner. Daniels. The wide open look here for Wood. And again, Miami with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Abaji. He's got 7. Outside, Sexton. Over Claxton. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Heat making a switch here. Wara checked in. Here's Wilkins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Daniels, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Wilkins setting the pick for Reddish. The Jazz with another miss. Miami controlling the game. Here's Sims. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here's Wood outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Pass to Reddish. Wilkins setting the pick for Reddish. Here's Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Miami. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Driving inside. Power down with both hands.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul. Martin's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Reddish. And Miami also making a switch. Poole's checked in for Daniels. Wilkins setting the pick for Clarkson. To the middle. Wilkins can't get it to go.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
So it's Utah now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Here's Sims. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Wilkins with a screen on Poole. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Martin wide open. He fires. And Utah another 3.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And that one good from Clarkson. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Sims. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Utah shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Martin missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot's good from Sims.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson outside. Wilkins setting the pick for Clarkson. Dinwiddie wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening.
Oh, wow!
He went high.
That was nice. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Sims, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Clarkson outside. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie. Another miss by Utah. Here's Sims. 2 on the clock. Driving the lane.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And, Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. And so it's Miami, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Miami Heat.
Just bullying them in the paint. I mean, getting to the rim at ease. They're looking like, oh, man, the big fella.
And I would guess that Kenny is not referring to me.
Nope, not you.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
He's a player with toughness who expects the same from his teammates. Jimmy Butler brings with him a powerful presence. He can change your culture, but the guys around him will have to be ready to work, or this could go sideways.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
They've got Cameron Reddish. He's out there with Markkanen, and it's Sexton in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Agbaji, the pass to Sexton. Down low. Kicks it to Blake. 5 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Sims. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Sexton. Agbaji, the pass to Sexton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Sims, defended by Sexton. Blake with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
The shot's good from Sims.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Inside.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The 19-foot shot connects again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Sexton on the wing. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And another one.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the inside. And it's denied. Pushing it up. Takes the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nice ball movement by Utah. And they get it back. Agbaji, the pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. And here is Blake. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he...
Ingram against Martin. Back to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Martin. Passes to Clarkson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Sims has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the drive. Jams it in off the great move.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The feed to Blake. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Blake's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Nwora. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Utah shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Martin kicks to Clarkson. Here's the screen. Horton Tucker, the pass to Blake, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
That's beautiful vision from Talen Horton Tucker. Nice.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now, and the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here's Sims. He feeds it to Ingram. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got his second basket.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Clock at 6. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The wing jumper off target. .115 left to play here in the third. There's the pass to Nora. Here's Sims. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Dinwiddie outside. Clarkson for 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Sims. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Ingram. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ingram's got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And Utah making a change here. Wilkins is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Claxton's checked in. Mora, that's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Dinwiddie outside. Wilkins setting the pick for Dinwiddie.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Sims. Dinwiddie covering. 3 seconds left. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork.
On the floor for Miami, Speedy out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Sexton with it. Down low. Here's Abaji. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Sims. Poole on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Abaji. No good with the triple.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Here's Sims. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot's good from Sims.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Sexton up top. The Jazz with another miss. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ingram passes to Sims. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Jazz call time here. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Speedy.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Markkanen top of the key. Dinwiddie against Poole. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Sims, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Sims, defended by Sexton. Sims kicks to Zubac. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Inside. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Heat also with a sub. Wara checked in. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but it's bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Clarkson. To the wing on the left. Reddish the pass to Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Sims. He's covered by Clarkson. Passes it to Sims. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jazz passing it around. Now Reddish. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Sims. He's defended by Wilkins. And the basket is good. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Out to Clarkson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Wilkins with a screen on Poole. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Reddish. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Here's Sims. They double him with Clarkson. Sims kicks to Poole. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Markkanen. Wilkins trying to get open. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Here's Sims.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
The Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Dinwiddie passes to Wilkins. Clarkson outside. Wilkins setting the pick for Clarkson. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by the Heat. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Sims. Zubac kicks to Sims. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, easy call.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Speedy.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely, and the pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Here's a Sims. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's Sexton, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do